I want to talk about explanations in machine learning. When we think about machine learning models, they typically give us a prediction. Here's one of my favorite models that predicts which dragons are likely to eat us. You can see a higher score here is more likely to eat us, and I can get predictions for any type of dragon. You can see here, we want to stay away from this red dragon, while down on the right, hey, that dragon isn't too bad. And predictions are very useful to help us understand why, if we're going to get eaten or not. But the follow-on question might be, why exactly would a dragon want to eat us? What is it about the characteristics of the dragon or me that make it want to eat us? And this is where explanations come into play. Explanations help us understand the prediction by telling us which of the factors that are in the model, which of the variables or features, are contributing most to that prediction. In this case, I'll see that, hey, the number of past kills was the number one influence for that prediction. After that came color and then gender. So these characteristics help me figure out which of all of my features are the most important for this particular prediction. If I was looking at a different dragon, I would have a different set of explanations for that. A couple more examples. This is based on a real-life use case where a colleague of mine built a model for a hospital where they wanted to predict the likelihood of readmission. So you have patients that are very sick. The nurses want to be able to identify which of these patients are likely to kind of return after we release them. Do they have some underlying cause that we haven't detected that's going to come back to us? And so if you look at this, you'll see over here on the right, we have a readmission probability. So this is the probability that somebody's going to come back. But then we've identified various explanations. Here we've called them factors for why somebody might be readmitted. In the first case here, there's maybe abdominal pain, as well as the secondary factors, the medical specialty of the doctor that did it was unspecified. That might mean something like maybe an ER doctor was the person that did it. And so I've seen this used in real life. These nurses are very appreciative of this information. It helps them have a richer understanding of why machine learning, AI, the bot, whatever you want to call it, is making a prediction. Now, applying this to a text use case, here's an example where we have a paragraph and we want to get the sentiment of this. This is on movie reviews, and this movie review rated a very positive sentiment. Someone might ask, well, what about it makes it positive, right? There's a lot of words here. Can you help track it down to identify what are the key factors, the key parts of this that help do that? Because that helps me better understand why the machine learning is making this prediction. And this is one of the reasons we want explanations. It's not only good for the end users, for a regulator to understand, but as a data scientist, as a machine learning engineer, it helps you understand exactly what the model is doing. And that can be very useful for a diagnosis. In fact, I often use explanations right away on some known examples when I'm first building out machine learning models.